Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel again. I'm Usman Sina, and as you can see from the board that I'm going to start one topic. The topic is related to from junior level mathematics. Okay, from junior level mathematics, that is from it is from class 7th CBSE, class 7 and 6. In both this class the topic is present. The name of the topic is reflection and rotational symmetry, or linear and linear symmetry. Okay, so I'm just writing it that reflection and rotational symmetry, or class 6 it is written that linear symmetry. Hope you are able to see the board. So that is our topic of study for today. That is our topic. Now, what is the symmetry? Okay, now suppose we are taking a mirror, the preliminary example. Suppose we are taking a mirror. This is a mirror. Okay, this is a mirror. Suppose we are taking. Okay, now if we put one object over here, this is one object. So the image that comes, so this is the original object, and the image that comes over here is also look like that. Okay, this is if we take this object like this. So as we can see that, hope you are able to see. So as we can see from here that the object that I have taken, okay, the object that I have taken and the figure, its reflection, I am getting an equal figure. Though it is not present, though it is a virtual, but if we compare it, we are getting this structure. Okay, so this is called the symmetry. Understood? This things actually symmetry. For symmetry, we have to make a deep idea. So this is called the symmetry. This is called the symmetry of a figure. Understood? Now, so come to the point that if we take one figure, one rectangular figure, a line which divides the figure into two equal part, okay, two equal and identical part, not only equal and identical part. That line is called the line of symmetry. That line is called the line of symmetry. Now, suppose we are taking a figure once, and we are taking one line again over here. These two figures are equal and identical. These two figures is equal and identical. But if you observe, these two figures are not equal and not identical. Okay, so this is not a symmetry. This is not a symmetry. Understood? Now, again, I am taking the similar figure over here. And drawing a line we are getting these two figure, these two triangle. If we observe that, if we observe here, these two triangles are equal, means equal in area. Understood? These two triangles are equal in area, but they are not identical. They are not identical because if we take this triangle, particular triangle, we are getting one. I am just writing in smaller this figure, and if we take this, we are getting this figure, this two triangle. Okay, so these two figure can't be identical to each other. Understood? Now, if we take one figure like that and drawing a line over here. So, if we observe that we are getting two equal, obviously they are equal to equal and identical triangle. Okay, so that is why this is called a symmetry. This is not a symmetry. This is called a symmetry. Understood? Means if we cut this line, if we suppose one paper is given in this figure. Now, if we cut along this and if we fold this, that is folding, by folding it, it's just go to and overlap with the other part, then this line is called the line of symmetry, and then it will be called line of symmetry. But here if we cut this figure along with it and we are just overlapping it, we see that they are not overlapped to each other. Understood? So this is not a line of symmetry. Understood? Next, move to another thing. Next, move to one straight line, one line AB line. Okay, and a line segment, AB is a line segment. A line segment is always symmetrical about its bisector. A line segment is symmetrical, always symmetrical about its bisector. Understood? So that's it. Now, if we take one angle, actually I am drawing a rough sketch, but I tell you that you should use scale pencil and pen compass. Now, the bisector of this angle, if we draw the bisector of this angle, suppose this is the bisector of this angle, so we are getting this. So the angle so formed, angle are forming like that. So these two angles are symmetrical. Understood? Similarly, if we take one triangle, I am just erasing it. Similarly, if we take one triangle, that is one isosceles triangle. So if we draw one line, we can see that it is not identical. Okay, if we draw another line, we can see that they are not identical. But if we draw this line, then the figure so formed, this figure and this figure are equal and identical. So this is called the line of symmetry. So for an isosceles triangle, there will be one line of symmetry. Similarly, if we take an equilateral triangle, if we take, so we can see that for any three cases, we can see that it divides the triangle into two equal and identical half. So an equilateral triangle has three lines of symmetry. Understood? Next move to another figure. Taking another figure, so this is one figure. Hope you can understand it. The figure name is kite. Now this kite has only one line of symmetry. One line of symmetry, because it divides. If we draw this line, this is not a line of symmetry because it not divides it into two equal part. Okay, equal and identical part. Only this line, only one line, only this line divide it into two equal part. Next move to another, that is a circle. So it has infinite line of symmetry. This is a line of symmetry. This is a line of symmetry. This is a line of symmetry. This is also a line of symmetry. This is also a line of symmetry. This is line of symmetry. Okay. Taking a rhombus, so for a rhombus, it's a very interesting thing.